Good morning, Patriots. JT here, Serenity Farm prepping. Walking down to the gym to get in my morning workout. So thought I'd make a little video. Yesterday, pedophile in chief proclaimed that he was banning all imports of Russian oil. This after paying him $100 million a day for the last 3 weeks to import Russian oil, because on day one, after he was installed, he had stopped all drilling in this country. Shut down the Keystone Pipeline, froze all other leases. The day before he made that statement yesterday, he had just shut down all leases on federal land. Also the day before, not coincidentally, and I will show you a little bit later, Putin made the statement that he was making some changes to who was going to be getting Russian oil and other supplies. So make no mistake, or as the Democrats love to say, let me be clear. Biden made that statement because he knew Putin was going to turn off the spigot. So we're going to see easily $6 or $7 a gallon gas. Today's Wednesday, maybe by Monday or Tuesday next week, maybe a week later. This is all a push to get us in that crap, Green New Deal crap, which even if it was feasible, and it's not, they're not ready for it. They made no plans for it. They want to literally starve us into submission. All right, I got to open the door here. I'll get back to you in a second. The old pellet stove out of the man cave does the job in here. No doubt about it. Finally got her up and running. So, it ain't much, but it's all I need, and I'm gonna get at it. So I'll get back to you right after my... So where are we headed? The government of your land worships at the altars of Mammon. The evil they do is an affront to my righteousness and an attack on my throne. And now hear their judgment. In one day I will bring down their financial system. The entire world will stand in awe. The politicians will run to and fro, unable to do anything to stop the onslaught of my judgment. Your country will come to a virtual standstill. No planes will fly, no trains will run, no trucks will run. As food runs out, millions will flee the cities as drought and famine begin to take hold. Total chaos will ensue. Panic will break forth, and there will be much death and sorrow. As those who fall in the city die, plague will break forth, and pestilence will follow. Millions will wander your highways and byways, searching for food just to continue living. The wild beast and the tribes of man will pursue and attack and take away even that little which those fleeing possess. So, that's coming very shortly. We have seen it happen in every third world shithole, and America is intentionally being turned into a third world shithole. Russia is not communist. America is communist, or at least been infiltrated by communists long ago. Little bits and pieces, removing God, the music, the education, everything has become evil. And over a few generations, more and more and more people have been brainwashed, indoctrinated, mass formation psychosis to believe all that is not true, because they've been told the same lie often enough. They don't research. So for years we've been told Russia, 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 bad, 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 communist, communist, communist. While in reality, America was being turned into a communist, Marxist, fascist nation. Very slowly, frog in a boiling pot of water. The Great Reset cannot be done without the collapse of America. Now, Russia produces 80% of the world's fertilizer, the nitrates that are needed. Already farmers are talking about the prices that they're paying compared to last year. It would be like $500. Now it's like $14,000 for the same load. Many farmers, by intent of this current regime, will not be able to produce enough of the cheapo crops, the fillers, to make it worth their while to even produce them. That's by intent. So they will give up. Fuel will be too expensive for the tractors. They can't get fertilizer. There'll be some weather manipulation. Ukraine. The overwhelming majority of the wheat and wheat byproducts are produced by Ukraine. All right? America's famous for corn, and that's a filler. But no fertilizer, no fuel, no people willing to actually work. Everything that the deep state and the Democrats want to do to collapse us seems to be coming together. It is certainly going to get much, much worse before it ever gets better, if it even does. So that quote-unquote prophecy verse that I read, you need to go back, reread it, and heed it, because you know right here it's gonna happen. Take stock of where you live, what's going on, what your preps look like, what is your plan. Chaos and anarchy are going to reign very shortly. It's going to be like the purge in every major city. And eventually that may start spreading unless the regime fences off most of those major cities. Fence being a operative word. They just need to close the highways. But there'll be no fuel. People in the cities probably aren't going to be walking around, especially miles and miles. Just get ready. I told you yesterday, food, water, supplies, meds, ammo. Food, water, ammo, meds, supplies, ammo. Get with people you trust. Make a plan. You do not have much time. 2 or 3 weeks at the max, I'm guessing. Gas will probably hit $15 and then start being rationed, which is a social credit score. if you have a Facebook account and have been in jail as many times as I have in the last year and censored, close it and get out. They are going to use that as your social credit score. Oh, so you've never been in jail and say all the right things on Facebook. They still have a complete history on you, willingly provided by us. Because, yeah, you stupid libtards, they're going to hold it against you right after they hold it against us. You are nothing but fodder and useless eaters. Useless idiots. I'm closing my account as soon as I get out of jail in about 8 days. It's going to be closed. I'm going to try and delete it forever. I'm doing the research to see what I got to do. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notification bell. But for now, JT, signing off.